Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Best Lee Sin EU West tournament here on the EU West server as well. That makes a lot of sense because else it would be a little bit hard to distinguish who is the Best Lee Sin of the EU West server. It is going to be Abaria PL versus SwedishSkumbag. Both of the Lee Sins are in the game. One of them has already decided to go for the Elixir of Fortitude with some potions. What is SwedishSkumbag going to pick up? It could be a Doran's Blade, could be a Doran's Shield, could be the potions. It's going to be an exact mirror match, guys. It's a little bit unfortunate that this is the case, but hey, what can we do about it? This is probably the best setup we can look for right here. Right, so we're still waiting here. SwedishSkumbag currently just sitting here in base waiting for that fourth potion, and Abaria is doing exactly the same. Last time when this happened, it was Brokenshard versus Abaria, and it was definitely going to be the, Abaria winning out there, as they both popped their elixirs at the same time. Barriers went out, Ignites went out, but Abaria landing that crucial Sonic Wave for the kill. And we're still waiting here, just taking a little bit of our time here. 1 minute 30, 1 minute 45 before we finally can see where these Lee Sin guys are going to go. You can see them kung fu fighting as they wait for their last potion. And now we will see SwedishSkumbag already having leveled that Tempest Cripple. Abaria PL isn't so sure yet what he really wants to be leveling right here. He could be going for the Sonic Wave, could be going for the Safeguard, but most likely is going to be picking up that Tempest Cripple as his first ability. Alright, so we need to make the interface a little bit smaller. We'll do that next match. And then we will be able to just go for whatever might happen. Both Lee Sins ending up in the lane. Neither has missed any type of CS just yet. Tempest Cripple going out, SwedishSkumbag just landing one hit. Oh, misses a CS there. That might hurt him a little bit, but it's okay. He doesn't really have to go back. Oh, both of the Lee Sins actually using their elixir immediately. That's an interesting one. Most likely to try and deal as much damage to the opposing Lee Sin as they can. And you can immediately see that SwedishSkumbag is a little bit down on the trades here. And yeah, taking a lot of damage right off the bat as Abaria PL tries to get into range there. Sonic Wave barely missing. Ignite has already been used. So Abaria PL has a lot of attack damage right now. Has 102 versus the 84 on SwedishSkumbag. That's a lot of damage there. Oh, almost going down right there. And this is quite interesting to see here, that 102 attack damage here on Abaria. He's taking so much damage. Abaria going out, Sonic Wave as well. If SwedishSkumbag gets hit by just about anything, just if he's getting looked at, he might just go down here. So he really needs to be careful right now, waiting at the far reaches of Sonic Wave territory. He's a little bit pushed away from his creep. Really needs to watch out. He's trying to get into range to try and land that last hit onto the cannon minion. The SwedishSkumbag will not be able to get all those minions. 16 to 12. And without barriers, Skumbag is in a lot of trouble here. Abaria PL still waiting here, has a few potions left, so we might just see a really aggressive Abaria PL here, pushing out the lane, probably going to be picking up the Doran's Blade and immediately shifting the tides. Sonic Wave again landing onto Abaria. SwedishSkumbag still at half hit points. Cannot go aggressive upon the opponent because then he will most certainly go down. If we are going to see an engage here, it's going to happen once we hit the level 6, because then Abaria will have a lot of burst, still has his barrier available. However, SwedishSkumbag has his Ignite available. If we're looking at the damage between the two players here, SwedishSkumbag currently 96. If we're looking at Abaria, 110. One can only imagine that those are full attack damage runes all across the board, because there's basically no way you can get that much power. He flew in, he immediately went back on the return trip. It's like going to Paris from the Netherlands. There's Sonic Wave, and immediately SwedishSkumbag trying the same trick, dealing a little bit of damage here to Abaria. And, well, we're not going to Ibiza, but he's definitely going to Abaria here. And SwedishSkumbag still waiting here, waiting for Abaria to make one false move, and it's all over. But for now, you immediately see 35 CS advantage here for Abaria. Don't forget, there are a few ways you can win this game. One, it's of course killing your opponent. Two, it's killing the turret. 3, it's 30 CS lead, and currently SwedishSkumbag is in the danger zone. It's most definitely not a place you really want to be in. Currently 20 CS behind, and it's going to be losing even more. Oh, Sonic Wave lands on the Scumbag. Abaria is thinking about it, decides not to go in here. Oh, beautiful Tempest Cripple into an immediate safeguard. Scumbag taking a lot of damage. Ooh, dancing with death here. As Abaria PL continues his assault onto that tower. Going to try and clear out as much as he can. It's about to hit level 6, so SwedishSkumbag has no choice but to go back to base. How much gold does he have? He's going to be picking up the Doran's Blade and the Cloth Armor. And that's going to allow Abaria PL to go back to his base. And how much gold does he have? He has 1200 gold right now. I would not be surprised if this is going to be a Brutalizer or the all-famous Double Dorans and an Elixir of Fortitude. So SwedishSkumbag is definitely not in a good position right here. We might just see the First Blood happening in the next minute or so. And I see that SwedishSkumbag back in lane, currently 23 CS behind his opponent, so he really needs to be locking up this wave right there. Abaria PL finally returning to lane, has double Dorans and an Elixir of Fortitude. We all saw what happened last game. Oh, here's a Sonic Wave on the Scumbag. Scumbag taking a lot of damage, as the Tempest Cripple is magic damage. It's not physical damage, and that's really hurting here on Scumbag. Abaria PL hitting level 6, and, well, SwedishSkumbag can't really get into range anymore, because right now he is in danger of getting just Dragon's Raged all across the map. And don't forget, we only have 3 more minions here, so he really needs to start working on it. SwedishSkumbag defending the minion as best as he can, kicks Abaria into the turret. There's Sonic Wave going out to barrier as well. The guy going down to Abaria. Abaria is trying to go in. The Elixir of Fortitude is still available. Is he going to use it? No, it's going to be First Blood for SwedishSkumbag. It's going to be a double First Blood because he forgot his Elixir of Fortitude. That was so close. GG. And SwedishSkumbag takes the lead here and immediately wins the match. He's going to advance to the round of 32. Congratulations.